Hey there guys, welcome to my ultra-wide review of Planet Coaster. In this video we're going to take a look at how well this game runs on an ultra-wide and then my views on the game itself. I was extremely hyped for this game's release and fortunately gameplay is really good on an ultra-wide. The view of the park is extended to the sides without any zooming or popping issues, and the ability to see more items at the bottom of the screen makes construction of your park much easier. One thing that I didn't really expect is that riding coasters is so good. The extra immersion makes a huge difference over 16:9. However, the general performance of the game is only good until you start to get more guests and items in your park, and then it significantly affects your FPS. I certainly struggled as my parks progressed on my GTX 970, but there's even a few reports of people with higher end cars even struggling at high settings such as the GTX 1080, so performance can definitely be improved late game. You can set the limit on the amount of people in your park, but be prepared to alter your graphical settings if you don't. What is unavoidable though is the FPS issues as you add more scenery and rides to your park, and this is the biggest impact on your frame rate, so you will have to stick to a small park if you are on a lower card. On the bright side though, menus have no issues at 21:9 and they utilise the extra width really well, especially when building your park. It's clear that the developers have considered the advantages that ultrawides bring. In fact, my only real complaint with the menus is with the scaling option. It does exist and it is always good to see, but it isn't very helpful as it jumps from 100% scaling to 160% scaling with no in between. Personally, I probably would have put a setting of about 120% or so, but I can still see the menu fine at normal scaling. You can also manually edit a text file with custom scaling options, so the option is there if that is something you desperately need. So overall, I give the game a strong 4 out of 5 for its ultra-wide support, and it's so close to being a perfect score. The game greatly benefits from the extra width, and it is really well thought out as a game. It would have been a perfect score for Planet Coaster had the scaling option and performance been a little bit better, but this is a very well supported game for ultra-wide users, and I thoroughly recommend it. As for my thoughts on the game itself, I really did want a true successor for Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 for many years, having grown up on the series. This is certainly a good game, but your enjoyment will depend on how you play the game. If you want to be creative and design every aspect of your park, you can make some incredible things. The design tools are fantastic apart from the pathing system, and the Steam Workshop integration was a great idea. There's rarely an idea that you can think of in your head that you can't bring to reality in the game, and it's a blast to design your park, even to the micro levels like the look of the shops. It really is mind-blowing what the community has created so far, and I really look forward to what's going to happen in the future. However, this isn't a Tycoon game, it's Planet Coaster and it's clearly distinguished from the Roller Coaster Tycoon series. In its current state, it isn't enjoyable for those who struggle creatively. The game isn't particularly challenging and money can be easily made for your park, and you don't really have to manage all much else. It's a creative sandbox game first and foremost, and it's a great one at that, even if it is lacking some content. I'm hoping for some expansion packs or some DLC that will extend the game even further, but the community is definitely keeping this game going for a while. If you enjoy playing creative games or you loved the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, you should definitely give this game a go. So I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 overall for this game. For more ultra-wide reviews, subscribe to my channel if you would like to, and recommend games for me to review next in the comments. Thank you for watching.